Talk about, this is the big day, Inauguration Day. I realize it's day 2 of your campaign, but I think we have to talk about kind of the elephant in the room being the Donald Trump return of the President Trump here. Your thoughts on not only Donald Trump being back in office, but the threats of financial annexation to Canada, 51st state. If you become Liberal leader and therefore Prime Minister, how would you tackle Trump?
We need to be strong, smart, and united. The key thing is not to be scared. What Trump wants is chaos. What he wants is uncertainty. And as a country, we have to say, you know what? We can stand up for ourselves. I love what Bill had to say about the weather. He said, we love Canada, we can get through this, and we're tough. I think that is who we are, really, in our core. And it's that attitude that we have to bring to this truly challenging situation.
And it is challenging, and you have experience on this. I remember, I think one of the last times I saw you was in Washington, going back and forth during the sort of free trade sort of renegotiation here. With your experience there, what did you learn about Donald Trump, and what would you therefore bring to the table this time around?
I learned 2 things. One, he does not like weakness. For him, weakness is an invitation to just push harder and ask for more. The second thing I learned is if you're smart, if you have a plan, and if the fundamentals are actually good, which is what Canada offers the U.S., you can get a great deal. We did it before, we can do it again.
Okay, let's move to why you're in the running then. We saw the letter. Everyone read the letter. It was kind of a bombshell that broke as we were on air here, about a month or so ago here. Your split from Justin Trudeau came as a shock to so many people because, I did a Google image search of you over the weekend, and in so many pictures, you're side by side with Justin Trudeau. Can you explain a little more of your case as to why you decided now was no longer the time to sort of support him or sort of be in his cabinet, as it were?
Yeah, for sure. And you started the question, Nick, saying, why am I in the running? And I'm in the running really because we need to stand up to Donald Trump, and I am the person who can do it. I know how to fight for Canada. I know we need to fight for Canada. I have a plan to fight for Canada, and that's what we need right now.
But of course, your close association with the Prime Minister, a lot of people, it's hard not to know. I mean, it was kind of hard to separate you. Even as he was talking, he talked about how you were side by side with him here. How will you distinguish yourself from the Prime Minister's record in this race? Because so many people, again, Finance Minister, Deputy Prime Minister, you're very closely linked.
Nick, for me, this campaign has been a real liberation. It is great to be able to say exactly what I think, to speak as a leader, and to speak in my own voice. I am loving it. I did resign from the cabinet. I was disagreeing with the Prime Minister more and more. I realized we were, as a government, on the wrong path. I knew Inauguration Day was coming. See all your coverage. Canadians know this is the central issue. I knew that had to be what our government was focused on. We couldn't afford to throw away $6 billion. We needed to keep our firepower dry. And today we need to look to the future. And we need to say, as Bill said, we love our country. We are tough. We can get through this. I have a plan to do that. And crucially, I have the guts and the experience to deliver on that plan for Canadians.